Good evening, everybody. My name is Vice Admiral J.L. Galloway, your Fleet 31 commanding officer. Tonight I'm joined by my co-host, Rear Admiral Jenny Hay, and of course our community manager, Vice Commodore Scott Sterling. Don't forget.
I love how he promoted himself.
Oh my god, we was
Okay. Anyways, so tonight's episode is going to be called "Return of the Vice Lieutenant Pickle," and there's a whole reason for that. Hey, Weeb's here. Thank you for joining us tonight, Weeb.
We
My
was
kids
watching your
educate me why we can't call him the other part of
podcast.
his name.
Yep.
Damn,
I don't feel like I'm getting in
spoiled.
trouble. Oh look, Sammy's joining us.
Sammy's here.
Sammy.
No, Sammy, I don't see anything. Hey, Sammy, out of curiosity, can you tell which of the three of us is wearing something slightly different?
Yes, I think there's a poster among them.
You sound like one of those books, those little kids' books. You go, can you spot the difference?
Right.
Or those Facebook things where they show like 5 dogs. There's 3 things, but the last one you can't find, and you find like 5 things wrong. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, the weird thing is our shirts look completely different, Jenny. I mean, from the angles and the color. Like mine.
Well, that's because I have a light blue light on, not pure white.
I guess.
Answer your phone jig. Why am I passing messages on my live podcast?
Because you're lame.
Okay, Nathaniel, you need to keep down, buddy.
Because you're a messenger.
Anyways, so how have you guys been?
Good. Busy. Good.
Busy.
Yeah, really, really busy. Me too. I mean, swinging and day shifts and going back and forth is not fun.
I don't know how you're surviving.
This.
No bad.
Which, by the way, thank you, Jenny, for letting me know what today was, because I totally spaced it. For those who don't know, today is International Coffee Day.
National Coffee Day, not international. National Coffee
Really?
Day.
They make a lame day about coffee?
Nathaniel, you need to really keep your voice down. So if you have coffee, cheers. Also, don't get the Mexican mocha coffee.
But yet you're still drinking it.
Well, yeah, because it's coffee, and I'm not going to waste it, Jenny. However, there is one drink that I will waste that I also bought today. Have you ever heard of a thing called Pepsi Cola Black Cherry?
Mm-hmm.
Do not do it, Scott. Don't do it.
No, I've heard of it. I haven't tried it.
So what it is,
on it.
So what it is, it seems like somebody took like cherry cough syrup, dumped it into the Pepsi bottle, shook it up, and then closed it. Kaylee, I don't think believes me. Hey, Kaylee, can you go give me my red backpack? Okay, can you give me my red backpack?
Wait, King is on here?
Yeah, King's on here?
Yeah, King. That's King.
Oh, and thank you, King, for joining us tonight. King is also one of my kids' friends on our Minecraft server. King, I do want to apologize, that we've been kind of picking on you the last couple times you've been on the server. So you can actually move back into the base. I'm just saying that. Or you can move into or you can move into the house that I made for you around the corner.
Because my dad's doing this podcast, that's why.
Okay. Anyways, guys, we need to get on with our show.
British.
Guys, you could go talk to King on your own podcast.
Right?
Calling me British.
I guess so. He's calling my daughter British.
People call me British all the time because of my accent.
Your accent?
My disability, my speech impediment.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is also not helping.
There it is.
This is also not helping. I'm also drinking strawberry milk.
I'll take it.
Probably empty, isn't it?
What's that?
You drank most of it, so yeah, it's probably empty.
Yep.
It's about that much left.
I would say, speaking of sodas, have you heard of one called Mountain Dew Cake Smash?
No. What's that about?
It looks like it's a Mountain Dew and like an actual like cake, like put together, something like that. I don't know. Yeah.
Is that from JP? Did he say
No.
that? Oh.
Blind actually.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad. Mhm.
Is that from Joker? Maybe.
No.
It sounds like something Joker would do.
Right?
Joker's like, hey, try this, guys. Like, no.
No, we got on the topic of talking about sodas last night and on Truck Radio during one of the shows. So that's where that came from.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Pepper and only Dr. Pepper.
Mhm.
I
Or Coke
mean-
on
No,
occasion.
no, not just only
Coke
Dr.
on
Pepper.
occasionally.
Cream soda
Hey.
Dr. Pepper is good. Cherry
Oh, I don't
Dr.
like
Pepper is
cream
good. What? Really? Did she freeze for you too?
Yes.
She's like the half stone look like. What?
I know, right?
My daughter's picking up. She's like, "There's a lot of stuff in your bag, Dad."
You know what? I'm not finding it.
Oh,
Can you
maybe
just
she's
bring it over
coming
here?
back.
You can find it on your.
Yeah, it says I'm on Wi-Fi, but I'm
That's
plugged
way
in.
lighter than my
That's
keyboard.
weird.
I don't know why I was trying to struggle with it.
All right, so seriously, where's my?
Oh, my mom asked if we were
That's-
carrying bricks in their
Yeah,
backpack.
Jenny will join us back in a few minutes, guys. She's having little technical difficulties, and apparently, I don't know what I did with my.
The mom asked if we were carrying bricks in their backpacks.
Yes, you are. Okay. Cool.
I'm not carrying bricks in my backpack.
You know what?
Well,
I'm
I
not
might
gonna
as
look
well
for it.
be.
It is. I promise you, it does exist. It's called Pepsi Cola, not Pepsi. Not to be confused with this. It actually says Pepsi Cola on the product.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then below that it'll say black cherry. It might be out in the cart, Kaylee. I'm sorry. I made her look for no
You made
reason.
me struggle for nothing.
Anyways.
Look who else has joined us. Brian.
Yes, look who else joined us, the Terran Spy.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on, guys, but my laptop's saying that it keeps losing internet even though I'm plugged in, and so it's
Huh.
put me on Wi-Fi.
Can you turn off the Wi-Fi?
It's a laptop. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm back to not being connected anymore. It's really weird.
yeah.
We should not have this problem because we just upgraded our internet to a really high-speed internet,
Hmm.
Yeah.
versus what we had last time we were doing this. My laptop is pretty old, so if anyone wants to start a GoFundMe to buy me a new laptop, I would appreciate that.
There you go.
Or a GoFundMe new desktop, even better.
No, Sammy. No cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. That's just one too many, Sammy.
I don't like cherries. Separate cherry Coke is okay.
Wait. Brian, are you trying to say that my wife is a spy or that my hamsters are a spy? Which one? Because they're both behind me.
You know, the hamsters are just your.
Wait,
your,
Are we still
assistants.
want it?
Well, you know that they probably have microchips in them, right? And they're,
But-
they're listening to me, and
Yeah.
yeah. Because apparently,
Oh, but
Uncle
remember,
Sam
we
has
have
nothing better to do.
Apparently, remember, we had chips in us too now because we're all fully vaccinated. So remember, we're all getting tracked too. You know what's getting tracked? This is what is tracking
But it's
you.
not the
But anyways.
government. But it's not the government that's tracking you.
Oh no.
It's private corporations. They listen for
You know what's-
keywords and stuff like
You know
that.
what's really scary about the keywords?
Huh.
So the other day, I was talking to my mom. This is yesterday. I was talking to my mom and go, "Oh, what do you want for dinner or what for lunch?" Because on Wednesdays, I go up there and bring a lunch. So she's coming home Friday. But anyways, and I go, "Oh, what about Scotty P's?" Scotty P's is a local restaurant near me.
Yeah.
And she's okay. That's fine. I'm not kidding you. About 2 hours later, Uber Eats pops up a notification. Think about Scotty P's tonight? Here's a discount code.
Jeez.
I was
No,
like,
seriously,
what?
the algorithm's real. I mean, Google Alexa's really bad about it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Facebook is just as horrible because you'll start seeing Facebook ads too for things that you're talking about. Yeah.
Engagement
And
ring. Engagement rings.
Talking to your phone about anime?
Yeah, Scott, when are you gonna put a ring on it? Thank you, Jenny, for doing
I-
that so early. Look at Scott. Scott's either
Is he
frozen,
frozen?
or he doesn't know what to say.
I think he's frozen because he's not moving.
He's not even
let's say he's frozen, because if he's not, then I think we broke him.
Yeah, he's frozen. He's not moving.
Yeah, I think we broke him. I do like his shirt though. My other computer is a board cube.
We bought that at Vegas.
Speaking of that, I can't wait for season 2. I want to know how the Borg are going to be involved in the second season.
I'm
we know
very
that the
curious.
Queen from the trailer, so we can talk about it because it's not really a spoiler because it's the trailer.
And what Q's gonna do?
Yeah, what Q's gonna do, how Guinan's gonna play into all this. We know she's coming back. Scott will join us again, guys, in a few minutes. He's having some technical difficulties, but
Yeah.
so
Apparently, we're all having some internet issues.
or personal issues.
I'm curious.
Yeah, so I'm just curious how it's all going to play out, and I'm pretty sure the way they haven't said this, but I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is we're going to get the rest of Lower Decks. We're going to get Prodigy right after that. Then we're going to get
Discovery, right?
Discovery, either while Prodigy's still going on or right at the tail end. We also don't know if Prodigy is going to be a 10-episode arc or if it's going to be 6, because it's a very short gap between the release date of Prodigy and the release date of Discovery. It's not a full 10 weeks. So it makes, there are a couple different options there. And then I'm pretty sure right after Discovery, we'll go right into Picard series.
Picard,
and then after that,
we do know. Well, okay.
Strange New World.
Not officially, but kind of officially. The crews mention that they already have in the works for if Picard comes out during the cruise, they're already gonna talking with CBS to show that episode on the cruise,
like they did last time.
Yeah, do you not see the article? They posted. They sent an email out saying that.
Yeah. Okay.
That
Brian,
if there is, they will be doing that.
Brian said the hamsters are modified tribbles, all held in Terran Empire.
Look, it's Chase.
Chase, thank you for joining us tonight.
You finally get the kiddos down?
Yeah, we tried to bring Chase on backstage, but I think he realized we were trying to set him up to join the show tonight. He's too smart for us.
Oh, he's still feeding his son.
Aww. Chase, I hope you're enjoying that time, because next thing you know is they're going to be bad-mouthing you and then like talking about their friends and wanting to hijack your own podcast.
Excuse me.
I mean, Chase just his little girl just had a birthday.
Oh, she did, didn't she? My daughter just like, excuse me, and then she runs off. I don't know if that means she's gonna go. I'll be right back.
Oh,
I just
fire
saw
alarm?
the smoke alarm.
Oh, okay. Well, I get to do a one woman show.
Okay, that's better. I'm back.
Okay. I was like, wait.
You want to say that again?
What did she burn?
Bring it over here, Kaylee. It's my son.
Did she cook macaroni? Or did he cook macaroni?
No, he cooked bubbly pizza. Kaylee, show.
Bubbly pizza?
Bubbly pizza.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
Yeah, she likes to show this thing off every time we talk smack about her. And I told her, if she keeps using it as a weapons prop, I will take it away from her. But she just wants to show off her cool little katana.
And you
Just wait until you get a house, she can put it on her wall.
That's
Oh,
nice.
I actually use this as a fake broom in my TikTok.
My daughter is now trying to promote her TikTok, so that nobody can see because TikTok has her blocked.
Yeah,
I saw her post. I saw her TikTok.
Yeah, because you're friends with her.
Oh.
You have to be friends, otherwise it won't show up on anybody's feed. It says friends
they
only.
have to accept your following.
Yeah. You have to be a friend. You have to accept the following.
It's because she's too young for it, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Scott is getting a second job as a Klingon translator to make ends meet. We'll have to come back to that Joker because he can't really acknowledge or deny that fact.
Yeah, he's having some technical issues.
Joker says, GoFundMe. Help Scott. Link attached.
He did mention earlier that how can Scott buy jewelry when he's buying airline tickets every other week, flying to Texas every other month? That stuff adds up. Make it
Make
rain.
it rain, Travelocity.
No, no, no.
Hey, you
I
said
will
it, not me.
personally. I will come personally out to anybody who uses a third-party website to book a hotel room.
Oh, hey, I got an idea,
Don't.
Joker. Let's do Expedia and stay at Jenny's Hotel. And then
You know
we
what?
could be those guys and be like, "Where's our Texas waffles?"
You know.
What do you
You
think,
know
Joker?
what? I will make sure I'll personally put you in room the
Oh, boy.
15s because those
Room
are right
15.
next to the elevators. The 15. So
Hey, that
215,
could be good
315,
practice.
415.
Hey, that could be good practice because I'm gonna be right next to the elevators anyways when I'm on the cruise ship.
Unless we move our room.
And my wife
Look.
just made the comment, unless we move.
Our room.
Yes, I would, Scott. Absolutely, I would. Scott, I really would, but let's not let Jenny know that. So,
What about the lovely Promenade podcast? Promenade?
promenade.
Oh, that's right.
Podcast.
We apparently promoted him when we all Chase. No, we forgot to do.
Kila's old pin.
We didn't take a picture,
Oh wow.
so we have no proof that we all met up.
You don't care about
Oh.
Kila's.
Pro tip: use a white noise sound machine.
You know what?
Oh, you want me to use a? I'm using this. All right. So for those who don't know,
I'm using
our
this.
friend Robert has his own podcast. It's called the Promenade Podcast. It's a pretty good series. I don't remember when it comes out, but our other friend Chase, who's in the audience tonight, has his own. These are the Voyages, which come out on the 7th of each month. I know that one, but only because that one's kind of cool. It comes out on the 7th. So just 2 days ago, he should have dropped a new episode, and I've been bad, and I apologize, Chase. Working days and nights, it's kind of screwed up my sleeping schedule. Scott and Jenny were really nice. They're like, "Jay, do you want to cancel this week because of the schedule?" Like, no, we're gonna go on. But I have not. But this week I haven't been following any of the other podcasts. I haven't listened to Priority One. I haven't listened to the Promenade, and I haven't seen your new episode yet. So, but I promise I'll try to get to it by this weekend. Because I strongly recommend that we support each other as a community.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look who's joined us.
Addie!
Addie is here. Yay. Oh, look. Oh, whoa.
What is going on?
Robert?
Robert told me some. Well, I don't know if he wants me to tell him this, but he told me some good news today.
Oh. Robert, do you want her telling?
It's his news to share.
Ooh. Chase, congratulations on your 2-year anniversary episode coming up. Before I know it, we're going to be up to episode 100.
I was just thinking
Or
about
75.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should figure out what we want
I
to do
already
for
have
that.
a plan for
Ooh.
our 100 episode. I thought about it in the shower the other day.
Will we be back from the cruise by then? Well, yeah, I
don't
think
know.
so. I think it'll be. I don't think it'll be till the summer.
Do what?
Oh.
Do what?
Scott, can you come back in? I think Scott's just checking the background. There he is. Yay!
Yep.
Don't worry, Scott. We weren't plotting anything with Joker.
Uh-huh.
I said we. I didn't say me. I wasn't technically lying.
No, I think the tech issues tonight are on Streamlabs or StreamYard's end. So
Oh.
anyway.
Why is it I'm the only one not freezing so far?
I don't know.
This
I'm
is
not
weird.
gonna jinx it.
Yeah, you better
Yay.
knock on that wood.
I know, right? Get him on the show to announce. Okay, Robert, you want on the show?
I'm trying to send him the link, but my computer likes to. Not you, computer.
Well, how about I just send it in our group chat that we have together? Where's the
There you
collab chat? Yeah.
You can do that. I was trying to do it, but my computer's freaking out. So now I'll let you do it.
Joker.
All right. Oh no, sorry, Scott. I don't know why I sent it to you, buddy. Yeah, Scott. Would you like to join our podcast tonight?
That's like, would you like to know more?
And I come from a family of assassins.
My daughter apparently is an assassin now.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Don't ask me what I'm sitting on.
Yeah, we won't ask, Kaylee. Oh, Joker says, "Greeting, Admiral Sterling."
I'm an admiral.
Admiral.
Admiral Sterling, apparently, huh?
Not Vice
Are you-
Commodore anymore.
And I come from a family of assassins.
Wasn't Chase the one that said like how many vices are in your fleet? Vice lieutenants, vice
Yes.
captains, vice commanders, vice commodores.
Patty.
Addy. Oh, excuse me.
I think we should just get rid of the other ranks. It should just all be like admiral or vices.
Right.
Anyway, so wow, 26 minutes into this, and I still have no idea when we're actually gonna get back on topic. Wait, did
we
we
had
have
a topic?
That's what I was wondering. Congratulations on the promotion, Captain Entree.
Oh,
Is that an inside joke?
You were
Kinda.
there.
mm-hmm.
Remind me, because I'm a little sleep deprived.
The podcast we did with Chase.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, I
Robert
get it now.
has this
Yeah, that's
amazing,
something
great memory where he remembers anything and everything.
Yep.
Mhm. I usually need a little prompting sometimes. Do you
Yeah.
recommend a certain Star Trek Enterprise book? Yes, actually, I do. Oh, Enterprise? The Romulan War. Jen, can you read that book?
The only
But the
reason
book
why
I can't wait to read, and I just picked it up
you picked
because
it up
as
like a
much as
week
I
ago.
love hardbound books, I don't like the idea of paying $25 for them. So it just came out for 10.
You know
Oh,
what I
nice.
read?
Yeah.
This is what
So
I
now I
read.
gotta read this.
Yeah, we've had that for like 6 days now.
This is what I read.
Oh, nice. Yeah, see? 25 US, 34 Canadian.
Actually, on one of here, I have.
And there's no softbound versions of these books. There's audio, and then there's this hardbound
Mhm.
copy. It's like, I don't like that.
That's
I mean,
weird.
don't get me wrong. I like the idea of reading a physical book, but at some point, it's like when your book becomes more expensive than the whole entire season, I have a little bit of an issue with that. And plus, a lot of my things now are all digital. I've been noticing like everything that we do goes digital. Like we have digital audiobooks now. We have digital videos. It's so much easier. Sorry, I was just reading what Joker's saying. It is what? It's a ball hemorrhaging cash. Gotta buy airline stock.
What?
It's Joker. What can I
Whose
say?
emotes are those, I wonder, though?
Why are you so serious?
I don't know why I'm so serious.
No, say that to Joker.
Enterprise is one of my
Oh, it's
favorite
what that is.
shows. Okay.
What the heck? Okay, well.
Chase was saying Enterprise is one of his favorite shows and wanting to explore the books
Yeah.
based on that series. Chase, here's my whole thing. What I understand from watching another good friend of mine, her name's Allison Pitt. She does the Star Trek Daily News. Well, it's more like the weekly news now, but that's another story. Her show's still called the Daily News. They were kind of hinting at the end of the Coda series that it might be the end of that particular universe-ish style. It doesn't mean it's going to be the end of the books, but I think they're going to go a different direction going forward. So we might be getting another reboot. So maybe they might redo the Enterprise series or some of the other ones. Or they might just strictly focus on the new content. I don't really know yet. There's not a lot of information at this time, but we do know that the Coda series will be the last. At this point, that's what they're kind of hinting at. It's going to be the last of the known universe in the books. So I don't know. But I mean, I don't know if they'll do another Enterprise book, but The last Enterprise series they did do, though, it was featured about the Romulan War, and it also tried to correct the ending to the movie, not the movie, the final episode of Star Trek Enterprise. Which, no, I go back and forth on that, Jenny. I mean, I don't know if I like the book ending better than the TV ending because they take a liberty with one of the characters, Trip. Trip doesn't die,
Oh,
but
Oh.
what they did to his character, I don't know if that's something Trip would have actually done himself. That's my whole thing, because as fans, we kind of get attached to our characters. We kind of, and I know this is really bad about our fandom. We kind of get this tunnel vision idea. This is the way the character is, and we don't like it when the character goes off that script. Which is why some people had a really hard time with the whole Voyager series and Janeway being, one. They call her bipolar Janeway because it all depended who
and it
wrote
was.
it. But it wasn't her fault. Kate Mulgrew did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, it was the writer's fault.
Well, because they were on a writer's strike and they kept having new writers, and writers didn't understand the characters that they were writing for.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't also care about continuity of the characters, which is what I like about the new series. All of them. They care about the characters. There's continuity. Even in the books, there's continuity.
Well, it's because you have the same writing team working together throughout the season.
Chase is saying Terra Nova is... Oh, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Terra Nova is a great Star Trek episode. Yeah, Enterprise episode. I agree. So, Chase, have you read all of Coda 1 yet? Because I want to purchase that one. I just haven't decided if I want to get a physical copy of that or just get an audio copy. And is the audio copy out yet? See, I don't know if it would be because it just released yesterday, so maybe a little while before an audio version
I was
will come
going
out.
I can check, but
okay.
I can't log into my Audible for some reason.
Chase says he's halfway through it. Now, being halfway through it, would you say that it's a pretty good start to the trilogy? I heard it's gonna be a lot of tearjerkers moments. Okay. Chase said yes, that there is an audio.
Yeah, they probably timed their release so both come out at the same time.
Okay. Well, I'm still excited for that. The only thing that I wish that they would have continued, but so far the only one I've actually heard it done on was The Return by William Shatner when they did the audio with the little clips, like somebody walking through the door. You could hear somebody walking with their feet stamped, the door swishing open.
Speaking of William Shatner,
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, I just wish it would do that.
Did you hear that he signed up to go up in space?
At 90?
Mm-hmm.
On Blue
I don't mean to be mean, because I know the older we get, the more fragile our bones get. And traveling up in space and leaving the atmosphere causes friction. Even inside the shell, can he really survive? Can he really survive that? Will the doctors even clear him?
It's a good question.
I mean,
I don't know, but that was a big talk at my sci-fi club here. With Joshua,
he's going up on the Blue Origin rocket, so he'll only be up in space for a couple minutes. So they came back down.
Yes, Nathaniel, I get it. My son's quoting the Packlids. I think he found his new favorite race in Star Trek. He found his favorite TV series, which is the Star Trek Lower Decks. And he's found his favorite race, which is the Packlids, because he loves to make fun of them all day long.
I have two favorite races now, the Borg and the Packlids.
What's that, Jenny?
Scott and I always say that. We already make jokes about that. We go, we want to go fast. Make us go fast. We always make little jokes like that when together.
Yeah, I have the helmet now.
Forcation helmet?
Because was it a couple weeks ago when they did the Packlid episode about the spy? Minor spoiler, we're not going to go into it too much. They did a 1 minute video clip of it, right before it was a teaser for the new episode coming out. And then Nathaniel and I are just like, They were like,
I think everybody was
we
like that.
intelligent. We smart. We share one chromosome brain cell. So, anyways, we should probably get to some of our fans' questions.
Mhm.
Joker says, Awesome Con, June 3rd through the 5th, 2022, the Virginia Scottish Games, September 4th, 22. Let's go. I think he's referring to you, Jenny. And
Sure.
Scott.
Mhm.
Who knows what's going to happen in June?
Well, I know it's not going to happen in Chicago, unfortunately, but that's way too close to the time we're coming back.
Yeah.
Robert said I saved a much of money. Oh, I think he meant a
You
bunch
forgot
of
to
money.
click on this first.
What's the news that Robert has? Go ahead. Now you can move forward. I saved a bunch of money by making my own pickles.
See, I thought he was going to say I saved 15% by switching to Geico.
He got his car warranty extended.
Yeah.
Fun fact,
Wow.
he doesn't have a car. I don't know if he wants me to tell his news or not. He told me privately. Sorry. I'm sorry, Robert.
No, it's okay. Joker apparently heard a rumor today that for the first time this decade, there's a possibility that Jenny will fly east in 2022 and visit Northern Virginia. Oh, snap. Fingers crossed.
You know, what if I go up there, Joker? I'm going to
No,
purposely not come see you.
Now, hang on. She is flying east. That is true.
I am. In 2022.
This is true. In 2022, she is flying east. I can confirm that.
Mm-hmm. We all are flying east.
Mm-hmm.
Southeast, but yes, east.
Robert says you can tell it, Jenny, before we get to Chase.
He is going back to his old job, making a lot more than he was, and gets weekends off.
Oh, that's great news.
Oh, wow. Congratulations,
Congrats.
Robert. Seriously. And you get weekends off.
Yeah,
wow.
He gets weekends off. I forgot
right.
to tell y'all that I got a not promotion, pay raise.
Yeah, you told me. You just didn't tell these guys out here.
I didn't tell everybody else. I got a pay raise.
You didn't tell Scott?
Oh, I knew.
I told
knew
Scott.
For you did.
Okay.
Scott knows something else, but I'm not going to say it yet because I don't want to jinx it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You know how much I hate secrets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't need to be doing this right here, but I'm just doing that to, really bring the point home.
maybe I'll tell you after.
Here?
Maybe I'll tell you after the I was going to say promotion.
Okay.
After the podcast. Yes, I'm promoting myself.
The promotion, yeah.
Oh, I heard that's
like
I heard
I've already
it's the latest
done.
I heard it's the latest thing to do.
Apparently.
How does Vice Rear Admiral Actually,
I like
that would be a demotion. Actually,
it would be a demotion.
It would be a demotion, yeah, because you could be vice admiral. I think. I had to think about that one. No, you can't. Because then won't they just cancel each other out and you just be an admiral?
Pretty much.
Yeah. You can't have you outranking me. Sorry. If you want to run in 2022 to 2024, you have my vote. And then you can be Vice Admiral Jenny Hay.
Oh, he did out of loyalty.
Aww.
But he's leaving us because his phone's dying.
Yeah, I'm sorry you have an Apple phone, but thank you for joining us tonight.
I don't think he has an Apple phone.
Oh.
No, he has Android. Yeah,
he's Android.
Oh.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Chase, you're awesome because you have an Android.
We talked about that when we went to the arcade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Joker said the cruise doesn't count.
What do you mean the cruise doesn't count? You know how much money I spent on the cruise?
For flying east?
Oh, absolutely it does.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
Joker, you could buy a plane ticket
Ooh.
and fly to Texas with Scott in October.
I'll tell you what, Joker. It won't count if you pay to upgrade my room. It's only going to cost you about $2,000 to pay to upgrade my room to a balcony. Then you could say whatever you like, buddy. You'll have my full support. And I'll be on there. I'll be like, Jenny, the cruise doesn't count. What do you think, buddy? And what about you, Sammy? Huh? You want to get on in this action? I don't actually know if Sammy's still up. I think she went to bed. Well, poor Sammy's on the East Coast, just like you guys are. But she gets up and has to be at work early. So
Me too. What are you talking about? I get up at 4:30 in the morning. Well, 4:45, 5. But still, my alarm goes off at 4:30.
Yeah. But, hey, at least tomorrow I don't have to work till 8 a.m. So there's that. But then Friday I go to work at 8 p.m. and then I work straight grays until next Thursday night.
I'm sorry. But I'm starting to feel that I might have to work extra weird shift. Oh, by the way, babe, I forgot to tell you this. Because my coworker sprained her ankle so bad that the doctor said it'd be better if she broke it.
So they broke her ankle?
No.
To reset it?
But it would have been better if she broke it. But she sprained it so bad, but they didn't break it.
Because I know sometimes they'll break an ankle or joint to reset it.
No, she didn't. She just sprained it really bad, but it's so bad that a break would be better than the sprain she did.
Jeez.
So she's out until Friday.
Doesn't she only work one day a week?
No, that's a different person.
Okay.
Oh, and we hired somebody new. So if this person works out, they are going to let go of the other person that works once a week.
Oh, okay. Darn. Well, will you get your weekends back?
I don't know yet.
Let's hope.
But I'll get 2 days off in a row.
Hashtag Jenny weekends off.
But I will get 2 days off in a row.
Weekends.
Yeah.
What the? You know how like on the side of your computer sometimes like you'll get these alert pop-ups? I saw a picture of like from Discord. It's saying the power of Grayskull. Like, what? The power of Grayskull. It's like I didn't actually read what the rest of it says because people's avatars.
Robert, that's because you have no life and all you do is work. But he actually is looking at Robert, I'm going to spoil some more news for you. Sorry. He's thinking about moving to Texas.
No, Robert, move to Oregon, buddy. Oregon.
No.
We got plenty of rain. It's good for you.
Rain.
We got cold air. We get very little snow.
We get summer.
You don't have to pump your own gas.
In summer's hot as we whack.
My son says summer's hot.
As we whack.
You know, our idea of hot,
he hasn't come
Robert,
to Texas
is like
yet.
70 degrees, okay?
Uh-huh.
Our idea of hot is 70 degrees.
Yep.
And before Jenny goes ripping on me like, Jay, how are you ever going to survive the cruise? How do you think I survived Vegas, Jenny? Which is even hotter.
The pool.
It's called one thing. It's called an air conditioner.
In a pool. Don't forget the pool.
Robert, if you come to Oregon or Seattle, I will introduce you to the rain.
Hey, welcome to Nothing But Rain.
I recommend October would be the best time to come because that's usually when the weather changes and we get a lot of rain dump right away.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it rains all the month. That's why.
Only rain,
pretty much.
Rain is not pretty. It's like
Speaking of that, speaking of rain,
is not.
Oh,
like
it's cleared up.
Never
mind.
Can skip.
It's supposed to rain all next week, but it's cleared up. So.
Okay. Rain. All right. Joker had something he wanted to say. Scott, work that hustle. Food delivery, PC repair. Got to make that cash for the travel. Okay.
He's just jealous that you're leaving so much, Scott, and he hasn't left at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pictures or it didn't happen.
Pretty sure he has
How
pictures.
dare you?
Because
How dare you come to Oregon and not visit Jay?
did you know Robert in 2019?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I did actually.
Okay.
I actually
Then that's
commented
your
on
own
him
fault
about
for
his.
not knowing.
No, because I ran to him a few times at the Gold Coast, and he was wearing his blue sweater.
I
And
know,
I
but
asked him where his
that's your
red
fault
sweater was.
for it's y'all's fault for not seeing each other in Rose City
We did.
Comic Con.
I mean,
No, at the Comic Con in Rose City,
hmm.
not in Vegas.
No, that'd be in Portland.
Right. Oh my gosh, you're not
Mhm.
understanding my.
Scott, do you want to
When
let her in?
when
Do you
I
want to let her
pick
into
you
what I'm
up
doing?
at the airport, I'm gonna slap you so hard that I'll get arrested.
Hey, Jen, when we get to the airport, can you stand in front of me, baby?
Oh,
Ooh.
I
Jenny
Trust
just
me,
wants
you
to
don't.
give. Jenny just wants to give a love tap.
Yeah, you will feel the next day. By the
No,
way.
no, Jenny, no, Jen. I am not going to get a love tap from Jenny. Scott's a very jealous man, and and I can't have this. Look at Scott's face. Look at Scott's face.
and he's frozen.
How much of that did you hear, Scott?
A couple seconds of it. I heard you guys
Okay.
going no, but
Robert, that's never going to happen. Never. Mm-mm.
What was
Yo,
wrapped in
I'll do
bacon?
this. I'll do this.
Prune juice? No.
Prune juice. Oh yeah.
What if the pickle was wrapped in bacon?
No. You.
that's actually
You.
quite good.
No. No. Jenny asked me, would I eat a pickle if it was wrapped in bacon? Jen knows the answer to that question.
No, we won't.
Wait. Michelle Bohannon and Trekkie Cleaner online?
They're clones.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
But look, Free 31 says they love pickles.
Yes, Scott or Jenny, whoever put that message on there.
No, it's the group. We all love pickles.
Power of Grayskull says, no, I don't like that. Okay, I need to get off Discord.
Yeah.
Because that's just going to annoy me over and over again.
I had to put myself on invisible because there's somebody in a certain Discord that would see me live online and active and stop bugging me, even though I actually
And
not.
then, yep.
Yeah.
And then try to get to me through Jenny too,
Mhm.
like you last time.
What?
Mhm.
Yep.
You got your own little stalker?
We have a mutual friend who does it to both of us. So now we both have to stay hidden on Discord because of this friend.
Oh.
She's a good friend to have, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that sucks.
I'm still in cosplay.
See? Look at that right there. Hey, look, the center seat hates pickles.
My goodness. I wonder who could have said that.
I wonder who could have said that.
Wow, Jay.
Look at this.
I totally didn't see my dad type it out right in front of my eyes.
What is this?
Busted.
What is this?
She doesn't look like an assassin. She looks like, because she's all in white.
Yeah.
She looks like a ghost. Like a ghost coming
Jenny said you look like a ghost.
Because she's in all white. Or grayish white. Oh, he froze. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, apparently she's trying to copy that look.
I'm
Okay.
an assassin.
Except for she has long hair instead of short hair.
It's a female version.
Oh, it's a female version. Okay. All right,
Kids
we're gonna move forward.
nowadays.
I know, right?
My
My daughter's into anime big time, so.
Ugh, I don't get it. There was so many My Hero Academia characters at Dallas Comic Con, and I know of the anime, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured.
She likes My Hero Academia. And she
A
likes
lot of
Demon
kids
Slayer.
do.
I don't know why.
I don't get it, but
Let me show you.
It's not.
Pow, pow, pow. Squiggly
here we
line.
go.
Squiggly line.
Yeah.
Gun looks really
No,
stupid.
no, 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 no. It's too soon, too soon, too soon. So, for those you don't know, and I don't know if Joker actually knows the story. Hang on. Let's go back to Joker. We'll come back to Robert. Joker, I want to answer this question. We do not talk about Frozen with Jay. Because when this was a little girl, when this first came out, we were stuck on a 10-day RV trip. And
This is a boy.
we forgot the DVD remote control. So when we put the Frozen disc in, we had to watch it all the way through with all 26 versions of Let It Go before it would stop it and you could restart it again.
I was about to say, you just can't let it go, can you?
No. So here's what, at the time I worked for the state. Funny story. We're going to go on a slight tangent here. Funny story. So I told this to, when I came back, the girls were like asking me, hey, Jay, how was your trip? So I told them about, having to listen to all the international versions of Let It Go. So then the girls all started singing in the lobby, let it go, in unison. I'm like,
let it go.
And then I'm like, I tried walking out and they would follow me. Like, they had a little fun at my expense.
So
I don't know why they would want to pick on me.
So I need to have play Let It Go
Why can't I find
sometime. Good to know.
All right. So Robert says, Jenny, has someone hacked the Center Seat Facebook account? They're posting anti-pickle posts. That's how I know you've been hacked.
Yeah.
Robert,
pickles
that's
are
not
delicious.
a hack.
That's the truth.
Robert, that's not a hack, okay? That is the truth, my friend.
You copied what I said.
Yes. I was repeating what you said, Kaylee.
Copycat.
Let's see what he says. Oh, God. Look at Joker. Did you see Joker's comment?
Uh-huh. Whoops, sorry.
Oh, you guys. Seriously.
You guys?
You guys.
You're not.
I love all of you guys. Seriously, I do.
Oh,
You're the greatest
my
fans
heart.
to have.
I forget he's not Southern.
Dad.
What do you mean?
Dad.
We don't say you guys.
Yes, we do. We're from the north.
I
Scott's
know.
from the north.
Southern. No.
Jay's
Scott
from the north.
Southern.
Is Southern.
I'm Southern, man.
He is technically Southern. He is south of the Mesa-Dixon line.
It's a no.
Robert, I agree with you. Understanding is a three-edged sword. Your side, their side, and the truth.
Robert, who are you, Kosh?
Hey, you got the reference at least. You got the reference. Oh, I want to talk about that really quick. How do you feel about them actually talking about that in pre-production?
I think it's good news. I'm a little worried of the network they're putting it on is the only thing.
Well,
I don't know if CW is the right place for it. Bringing it back, yes, they kind of should. And taking it, no, because it's a different approach to it. He's actually doing it the way he wanted to in the beginning.
Found it.
No. Let me tell you something. And Scott, I know you agree with me on this. It's a masterpiece. It's kind of like the original Star Treks. It is Shakespearean style actors performing on a soundstage, and the beautiful work of people. And this guy is not really that well. I mean, he's known to me and you, but he's not really known to a lot of people. People like Peter Jurassic, for example, probably one of the greatest actors of our generation. And the way he played off of Andreas, I can't pronounce his last name, but the guy who played Jakar,
I think so, that's it.
Those two together are probably the two best actors ever to grace the screen. And, if they're going to redo this, they're going to have to do it with such class and dignity that, they made it so the cheesy animations that we got from the space battle sequences were worth it.
Oh, yeah. Well, and at the time, too, think about it, it's not to interrupt you, but 1993, that was cutting edge CGI.
Well, yeah, but it was still cheesy. We all admit that. No, but the other thing, too, is you also have the late Mira Furlan. She was really good as well. Another great Shakespearean style actress. This whole show was filled with nothing but great actors. my fear is that they're gonna get it and they're gonna be like, oh well, we're just going to cast who we think might be a good fit,
Right.
versus
But
get the people out there. Kaylee,
This is
here's my take on it too.
yeah,
At least they have J. Michael Straczynski as a showrunner and writer. Like he's doing like he did in the beginning. He's actually writing the beginning of it. Going to go ahead and pitch that, get that done, and then continue on writing the rest of what he's got planned out.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I really want them redoing it. If they're gonna do anything, I'd rather see them do a continuation story versus a reboot.
Yeah, I mean, I get he's kind of doing that kind of the way he's pitching it, because you're going to start off with Sheridan rather than
Sinclair.
Sinclair. Thank you.
Yeah, Michael O'Hare, who plays Sinclair.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's a prime example right there, and I don't mean anything negative about Michael O'Hare. He's another great actor, but he wasn't a Shakespearean style actor. You could tell from his performance. Does that mean he didn't do a good job? No, he absolutely did a good job with the character. But you could see how much the show went up after he left.
Mm-hmm.
And to Michael's defense, he was struggling. He has some issues that he had to work through, and that was probably affecting his performance. I mean, because for those who don't, do you think people know what happened to Michael?
I know it's a health issue of some sort that led to him leaving.
Yeah, he has what's the nice way of saying this? He basically has anxiety and social disorder issues that cause him to have problems. So like when you go into those kind of limelight roles, when you're brought up on the stage and you're in front of thousands of people, it's one thing to be in front of a camera when it's just you and the camera, right? Me, Jenny, and Scott, we can all contest that. This is super easy. Right now I have the camera in my face and it's not bugging me, but because I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at my friend Scott and looking at my friend Jenny as I'm talking, and of course paying attention to the audience. But that's the whole point. It's like, but when you get out there and you have like thousands of people looking at you and thousands of people are responding, it's not meant for everybody. I think that's also why sometimes you don't see some of these actors coming up on the big stages. I mean, it's the truth. It's like a lot of people suffer from anxiety, depression issues, and he was one of them. And he did come back in was it season 3? He came back in season 3. He did a 2-part episode, and they actually explained his character off, and they wrote him off properly. And I liked the way they wrote him off.
I do too, because it fit into the storyline nicely.
Yeah, but that's my whole thing. It's like I would love to see a Babylon 5 reboot, only if it was done properly. Proper Shakespearean actors, proper storytelling. Which, do I feel they can do that? Yes, I absolutely can. But my bigger concern is how much influence is the network going to have versus how much influence will the executive producer have?
I do know this because I saw a tweet, I think it was yesterday, from Claudia Christian and actually Patricia Tellman, I think they used Tellman,
yeah,
saying that the members of the original cast that are still up and about and can do this stuff have been informed it's coming back and possibly approached to come back in a different form, because obviously they can't play their characters.
Well, I mean, we've seen it in other shows like the late. We saw it like in Battlestar Galactica. Why am I forgetting his name all of a sudden? The guy who played Apollo in the original, and he played He played the senator.
Talking about Edward James Olmos?
No, talking about the original.
Oh, the original.
Yeah, the original guy. He played Apollo in the original. What was his name? But he also played that senator and the vice president.
Oh, Richard Hatch.
Richard Hatch. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know him.
They could do something.
I wrote elevator of him.
The late Richard Hatch, right? So, yeah, they could do something like that. And Richard Hatch, I thought that was a great move for him personally. So he played, in the original 70s, 80s version. And then when he came back, he showed so much more character growth and development playing the slightly twisted, dark side, evil politician kind of guy. And I thought that was kind of a great move. I mean, yeah, if these guys want to come back and do that, I have no problem with that. But I would definitely, if I was them, I would definitely utilize Peter Jurassic. Maria's, not Maria. Some of them already passed, which is sad. Some of them died really young, and then others, just more recently, like Mira Furlan, for example. She just recently passed away. But I don't know who would still be available or interested from that group. I mean, maybe Bruce Boxleitner, Claudia Christensen, maybe Patricia Tallman. I don't know. But I mean, I do like the show, and don't get me wrong. I mean, and I love the fact they remastered it in Blu-ray.
Oh, I do too.
But with that said, I don't know. I don't know. I'm
I
scared,
mean,
Scott.
I'm hesitant to it as well, but I'm approaching it cautiously and just wait and see what happens with it, because it could be even better than the original. Hopefully it's up to the same par. I don't want it to be
Yeah.
better, but you know what I mean.
Hopefully, like for example, Disney just came out with the new Turner and Hooch, and I'm not really a fan of it. I tried watching an episode, and I was like, it's better off as a movie, not a TV series. But they gave us a TV series off of it. It's like, okay, I like the dog antics. I like the fact that the dog acts out and he behaves for other people. But on the same token, it's like, can I, me personally, as the fan, can I actually sit here and watch 6 to 8 episodes of this and not get bored of it, or think that it's that it's going on for too long? I don't know. Yeah, it has a chance for some character growth and stuff like that. But like I said, those antics, unless the dog and the owner, like become one, like after a couple episodes, and then that whole story changes, maybe. But I don't know. I had a hard time struggling to get to just the first episode of it. I really want to pick it up and watch it again, but it's like I'm really nervous if I do that I'm just going to get disappointed. Jenny, you're awfully quiet.
I don't watch Babylon 5, so I was letting y'all talk.
What about Turner and Hooch?
Never seen it.
What about the Game Changers?
Never seen it.
Really?
Really?
The Game Changers.
I mean, I haven't seen it either.
Oh, Jenny's seen it.
No, I haven't.
The Mighty Ducks, the Game Changers.
Oh, that.
Oh.
You said Mighty Ducks Game Changers. Because Game Changer doesn't go. Yes, I did see that. Yes.
So, but it all goes back to what I'm saying. Some reboots or can be good, or some continuation reboots, like the Game Changers. It is, yes, in its essence, it is a reboot of the franchise. But at the same time, it is a continuation reboot. I mean, it's still the same concept, still the same character-ish, but the concept is kind of like the Karate Kid series and the Cobra Kai. It's still the same concept, still the same idea, but it's a continuation reboot. I'd rather see something like that with Babylon 5. I'd rather see, Captain Sheridan's gone now. Maybe have flashbacks of him, or maybe he comes back as a Kosh-like entity. Who knows? They might be able to do something. I'd rather see something like that versus we're just going to start Babylon 5 over again. It's the last best hope for peace, because I really don't want to see the same story retold.
It's actually not going to be.
Okay.
You're still going to have, if you haven't read the articles, I'll find one and send it to you later.
Well, I read, but I didn't see much information there.
Essentially, it starts with Sheridan coming back, but he's going to lead into an incident with his alien race that completely changes stuff. So it's a little, like I said, it's a different approach to it, but you still have some of the same story elements that we did before.
Well, the thing that made Babylon 5 really cool is you didn't know why the Minbari surrendered at the line. And you wouldn't find out until like halfway through the 3rd season. So you got this whole idea, you got this, and then Sheridan talks about it, and then they hint when they bring Sheridan on, he's the only guy to ever actually engage the Minbari and defeat them. So it brought the attention, but then by the time that you got to see the point where, like, tell me what the answer is, they finally told you. They didn't make you drag it out for like 2 or 3 more seasons. And then when the whole season is completed, they gave you the movie about why the Minbari surrendered at the line, which is exactly what they should have done. Personally, I wish they would have done that with Discovery. With the first 2 episodes, instead of getting the first 2 episodes, I wish that they would have gave us all season 1. So I said this before, starting with episode 3 and then doing episodes 1 and 2 to finish it off. I wish I would have done something like that. Babylon 5 did that really well. They gave this idea, they told you about this great story, and then they gave you the great story, and it actually was awesome. I don't know. Maybe I'm being biased, Scott. What did you think of?
No, I like the way they did it too. I agree with you.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I'm a little nervous because when somebody goes through and wants to re-energize his franchise, the first person I think of is George Lucas. And I'm going to move the camera because I don't think anybody wants to see my wife's butt.
Other than you.
Yeah, other than me. No, but I don't know. What do you think about that, Scott?
I don't know.
Because I guess I'm having a hard time with that whole idea. It's like if they're gonna redo this, I mean, the George Lucas is the first thing I think of. When they do the Blu-rays and they do all the video editing scenes, and of course all the spoofs, the memes, the songs have been out there spoofing George Lucas, saying, how dare you, and Disney was probably the best thing that ever happened to Star Wars until we got the new trilogy. I'm just talking about, like chronologically what happened. Everybody's, Disney's going to do such a great job with this, and it's finally out of George Lucas' hands. Now everybody's screaming, we want George Lucas back. Give us the franchise that we used to know. But people, I think, have a very short memory, and they forgot that George Lucas was the one that was changing things in his own franchise when he went back and remastered things. You remember when he did his first remastering of the DVD set? Oh, I didn't like the way this is, so let me add all these new scenes that were never added before into this. And then, of course, the fans went like this to that idea. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm really nervous about. It's like, I'm really nervous that if he doesn't have somebody like Brian Fuller or some big executive producer guy helping him, that we might just get the same thing 2.0. And
Alex, I'm gonna give it a chance and just see, because you never know.
Well, I plan on it. I like Joker's comment.
It's true.
Yes, he is with his billions. Aw, Jenny, you look like you're fading. Fight to see
Well.
Oh, so is George R.R. Martin and J.K. Rowling.
Sorry, River.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go on a complete tangent about that.
No, you do it all the time.
We're used to
won't
it.
shut up about it.
Really, Jenny? I just shut up about it, and I'm trying to apologize.
You finally shut up after 10, 20. I was shopped on Amazon.
You were not.
Oh,
she was.
Yeah? Oh, yeah?
Prove it, Jenny. Show me your Amazon page. Actually, don't, because you don't know if your personal information will be shown. Hey, I want that.
See, I told you.
Hide your address there. Or hide your town. You don't like showing people that stuff. There you go. That's no.
Whatever.
No. I'm the same way. I don't like people knowing where I live either, unless it's my close and dear friends. I mean, no offense, guys, but I don't need any stalker mail.
Nope.
I know you,
already
Joker.
on the way.
I know you, Joker. If Joker had my address, he probably would send me all kinds of mail. He'd probably send me his mail that he doesn't want.
Probably.
What he'll do is he'll get the junk mail, and then he will use the stamps, the predetermined thing, and then send it to you.
I've actually
make the company pay for it.
I've heard of actually people messing with companies that do that.
Oh, yeah.
They'll take a bunch of paper, they'll stuff it up full of their envelope, then seal it, make it as heavy as possible, then take it down there, and then that company has to pay the charge when they open it.
For it.
Yeah, when they open it, all it is a bunch of empty papers.
Don, he used to shred the like those.
You told me that story, didn't you?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell everybody else.
Yeah, he used to shred. He used to go and shred all the applications, like those credit card applications you get in the mail often, and then mail it back to him. It's great.
Good.
Actually, Joker, I was birthday shopping for Scott.
I didn't see anything.
No, the one I didn't show you. There's 2 pages up.
I need Scott's his wish list.
The problem is the thing I was gonna buy to Scott, I put on my like, secret list. You know, we all have the secret list on Amazon.
We do.
It's
No, I'm saying we do.
It's no
I'm
longer
agreeing.
there. It's no
Oh,
longer available.
I hate
I'm
when
really
that
sad
happens.
because I found it and I saved it and I was like, oh, I got it for him. Now it's not there anymore. I'm really sad.
Maybe it'll come back. I would keep it up just in case.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of my new cup and things from Amazon, it came chipped. I think I already told you about that, though.
And they can't refund it. That's
that?
really rare that Amazon won't refund it or let you
Jen,
ship it
can
back.
you bring it over here? Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just strange because most times Amazon will let you return it for free. Because it just goes into a giant pile of returns, and then they sell that giant pile of returns to the buyers.
Yeah.
Who will go back and sell it again.
That's the wrong button to share. That's not the one I'm trying to share with you. Order, share. Yeah, return items.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen had it up the other day and I was showing why we want to try to return it, and I was telling her at the time. Jen, where did
It's that one.
which one?
Did you close it?
Close what?
The link I had open. Apparently so.
I apparently did. Okay. Item defect or it doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you just type in it was shipped.
Yeah. Stop sharing. But yeah, she tried doing that the other day. I was telling her that, but I don't know if I really want to keep this or send it back because look at that. Wait, let me get back into the.
Yeah.
Just be careful with those because that's the changing one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't accidentally put in the dishwasher because it has to be hand washed.
Yeah, we read that, but when we opened it, we saw this. I bought one of these for Sammy, and Sammy's was fine, but ours just came chipped.
I bought those for my my local sci-fi club.
And here's the messed up part. They sent it to us that way. It's not in here. The chip piece is not in here.
Oh.
Where is it then, Jen? I don't see it. Oh, okay, Jen said, never mind. Jen said it was. I just didn't see it. Okay.
But I bought one of those for we do a frame gift exchange. So basically what you do is it's like Chinese gift exchange where you give a gift that you would like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you go and you get numbers. Your number gets called. You go pick an item up. You open it. If you like it, you can put insurance. But listen, it's kind of like it. But you buy stuff that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Like you buy a gift that you would like. Then you go open it. If you like it, you can give them $1 and it insurance that item. That means no one can steal it from you.
Oh.
Isn't that great? And all that money the money that we have for that goes to the charity that we're doing that year.
Scott, do you want to explain this to us?
I was actually telling the story earlier at work. It was actually Chinese embassy robocalling our phones at work. So we started messing back with them.
My favorite are the cops that are playing around with those scammers saying if you don't give me this number, you have a warrant out for your arrest, those things. And the cops are playing around with them. Oh, so great.
On YouTube?
We can't play this one on air, but have you guys ever heard of the Tom Mabe one where the guy calls into a crime scene?
Oh, yes.
No, I don't think I've seen that. Is that on YouTube?
Yes, I'll find it. I'll send it to you. It's just not appropriate for live right now.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, we don't feel like getting kicked off tonight.
Yeah.
Did you see what Joker said about Scott's wish list?
I got his wish list. Gift cards to American Airlines, gift cards to Southwest Airlines, gift cards. Why would anyone want to fly United?
Just Southwest and only Southwest.
Yeah. Well, no, United, they've had a bad reputation as of late. And
Did you see the whole
signs of getting better?
Did you see the whole Twitter conversation about Delta and how Delta posted on their Twitter, why don't you have to call the new variant Delta? And then a reply back is Corona the beer. He goes, join the club.
Wow.
I thought that was funny.
Those are places we don't care about going to, Robert. Come on, Jenny, back me up.
Yeah, I mean, South Force is the best place to. Well, I've been experiencing a lot. Well, for a while, American Airlines was sending passengers to my hotel.
Oh.
And I'm a good 45 minutes from the airport.
Okay.
And all the taxi services here don't take those travel vouchers that far out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All I want to do is Yellow Cab, and Yellow Cab's the worst company to call. We don't like calling Yellow Cab for guests. But the only ones who take the transportation voucher for them, yeah.
Jeez.
So
I also didn't know that 45 minutes was close to the airport.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait till you get to Dallas next year.
It's
I'm
not
so
going to be that much
excited.
longer.
I had a hey, we can talk about the cruise now, right? We can talk
Yeah.
about the cruise.
Oh, I knew we were going with this.
I had a dream
Oh, I heard
about
this.
the cruise.
Do tell.
Okay, so we preface. Scott and I were just talking about the cruise, about how. So by the way, if you want to go on the cruise, there is now cabins open because there was
All
a
levels.
special emails saying that by September 27th, if you want to cancel with no refund, or if you want to move your reservation till 2023, the cancellation date is September 27th. For those who decide, and that's their choice, and a few of our friends decided that, and fine by us. I'm going because I'm
going.
I'm not living a life of fear anymore. Anyways, so we were talking about that. Scott and I were, and then so I go to bed. I had a dream that I appeared on the cruise in the main dining hall. It was raining outside, and I didn't have anything with me. And all of us were freaking out because all of us just appeared in the main dining room with none of our luggage. Then I woke up.
So you mean it's kind of like when you go to Vegas and your luggage gets sent to Hawaii? So in 2016, no, 2016, my luggage was luckily on the plane. My mom's was on the plane. Mine arrived before our flight did, and Mike's, my best friend Mike, also my first officer, his was in Hawaii.
I was like, the one state that could be the farthest from Las Vegas.
Yeah. So then they come like knocking at 12:30 in the morning the next day.
That's
why they deliver them.
That's why, guys, when you're traveling, just pack at least a spare change of clothes and your carry-on for your plane. Just okay, if you don't want to have that, at least pack a spare pair of undergarments. You can probably wear the same shirt and pants, but just if you can't, because you're limited space in your carry-on, just at least pack some undergarments.
Robert saying facts.
Mm-hmm. You know how many times that we have given out, and don't worry about toothpaste and all that stuff. 98% of hotels will give you free toothpaste, toothbrush. Mm-hmm. They have the shampoo, conditioner. Have everything that you might need. They'll give it to you complimentary.
I didn't know that.
I don't want to say not all hotels, but most hotels will at least give you a toothbrush and toothpaste for free.
Okay.
It won't be the best thing, but it'll be something to at least brush your teeth.
Better than nothing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you guys thinking? Should we call it soon?
We can, yeah.
We can.
Well, I'm just thinking. I mean, because I could go on and BS for hours, but I want to respect your guys' time too.
I got a few more minutes, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. Then I'm gonna ask one question I've been waiting to ask. How did it go with you dropping your parents off and all that, Scott?
Oh, it was good.
Yeah.
I actually went
you made it safely and all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was actually dropping my dad off to go to a training event he was going to.
Yeah.
Not realizing, get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it was a downpour.
Yeah. He was getting the leftover hurricane rain.
Yeah.
So you're the reason why it was raining over here.
No, you're the reason why it was raining here.
It's supposed to rain here, guys. I'm excited.
Wait, what? Did I just hear that correctly?
Mhm.
Jenny's
Only
excited
that
for
I'm
rain?
because it's been so ragweed and pollen have been so high that I'm
Okay.
hoping that it will wash some of that away.
Mhm.
I was miserable. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks
2
ago.
weeks. 2 weeks ago.
I was miserable because the ragweed was so high. My allergy medicine couldn't even control it.
And you weren't the only one. I mean, you remember. Funny thing is, I get home from Dallas and I had a coworker that was going to visit family out there. She got back and still had some high allergy stuff going on because ragweed was so
It was
doggone high.
horrible.
Robert, YouTube rain, and you'll understand what rain is.
I blame
Or you could
Robert
come up
for
to
it not
Oregon.
supposed to rain.
You blame
'Cause-
Robert?
Yes, because he asked me, does he need to pack an umbrella? It's like, well, it never hurts to pack, always carry an umbrella if you pack one if you need to. Well, for the cruise, nah. I mean, I guess I kind of wish we had an umbrella on our first cruise.
Yeah. Especially
But I
on that
wouldn't-
tender boat coming back.
Right? But I don't think an umbrella would have done much for us.
Probably not.
What's the weather
So-
like in February?
It was pretty good weather for us, except for the
Mhm.
first year. But the first year was in January. No, the first 2 years were no. Yeah, the first year was in January because it was my 30th birthday when we went.
Weather in Florida.
Well, Florida was nice. This was Did we not tell you the story about our first time on the cruise and what happened with the rain?
No.
I thought we did.
I thought we did. So this is that great. So they docked well, they didn't dock. They were out in the ocean. We had to take a tender to Cayman Islands, right?
Yeah.
The
It's
Grand
great-
Cayman
great-
Islands. The
Great Stirrup Cay.
Great Stirrup Cay, which was Norwegian because we were on a Norwegian ship at the time. Norwegian private island.
Yeah.
And they don't have a
Most of
dock
them
there
are.
because most of the anyways.
Big change, yeah.
Yeah. So they don't have a dock there because it's too shallow by the ocean, by the beach area.
Mhm.
So they have to dock out and you take a tender over. So we get up, we go over to tender, we buy some water, and we're like, oh cool, we're gonna go to the beach, we're just gonna chill. And we get there, we see our friends, we're talking to them, in the distance we see dark clouds. I was like, that looks like rain clouds. So we're just chilling, we go to the ocean, we get in it, and then we saw lightning. It's like, oh, time to go back. And so everybody's lining up the queue to get onto the tender boat.
Yeah.
We get on, and of course, everybody doesn't get rain. It's starting to sprinkle. It hasn't pulled down rain yet. It's starting to sprinkle. So
Yeah.
everybody's on this bottom half of the tender. There's a bottom and a top tap.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, we'll just get the top half. We'll be fine. It's just sprinkling. It started pouring.
The second you got up there.
Pouring. The second they left out the dock.
Oh.
I am glad.
Have
Go
you
ahead.
ever been on a roller coaster in the rain?
No, I don't like roller coasters.
Oh. Have you ever? Okay.
I've been on a
Think of-
motorcycle in the rain. You want to talk
probably
about
close to
scary? You want to
Close
talk
to
about
it.
scary?
Yeah, it's close to
Yeah.
it.
Think about your jab you got when you vaccination. You know how you that little poke?
Yeah.
Think about 1,000 of those at a time on your face.
Mhm.
That's what it felt like. It felt like 1,000 little needles hitting our faces.
And I think I wore a cruise hat that we got like the night
Mhm.
before over just because it was nice and sunny. I was like, okay, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
That hat didn't help much.
Yeah, it was nice and sunny when we left, so I had sunscreen on my face. I had moisturizer on my face. It was all coming down. We were trying to do this. It was in my eyes. Were soaking wet. Thank goodness we bought some shirts before it poured down rain.
Hmm
So it
So
sounds like
thank
a flash
goodness.
flood. It
No.
sounds like you guys got a flash
Oh,
flood.
probably.
The amount of
yeah.
water that comes down is a
Oh.
flash flood.
Yeah.
Probably.
Thank goodness we bought that. So we quickly were throwing like our phones
Yeah.
and our wallets into the plastic bag and tying it up because that was they would protect it from getting wet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we were freezing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
and then
while all this is going on, everybody around us, including us, we're laughing at the same time because it was like an unplanned excursion going back.
but apparently only our tender and the tender after us got hit with rain. No one else got hit with rain.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Wow.
get back, we get on the ship, and the first thing we do is we go up to our room and we just take off everything and try to dry it all off. Poor Scott only has one pair of tennis shoes.
Ooh.
Yeah. I had that and a pair of sandals. So guess what I got to wear for the next 2 days? Well, we're
Sandals.
going around the ship. Yep.
Sandals.
Don't they sell shoes on the ship? I'm just curious.
They do.
Yeah.
But
For,
I was
for a nominal fee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? No, I'll just deal with it. It'll be
I can
fine.
sell
Thinking
it,
it'll,
yeah.
So now Scott carries an extra pair of shoes with him.
Yep.
Just in case.
Yep.
And
yet-
I mean,
I was gonna say yes, Joker was him. That's that next to, and then moved over.
but that was on the way there, not on the way back.
the way-
Was that the same?
Same thing. It was on
Yeah.
the way there.
Oh,
And the funny
Speaking
thing
of-
is, hold on. The funny thing is, the next day I had an autograph with him. And I go, "How was
Yeah.
your trip over?" And I was like, "I sat across from you, didn't recognize it was you." He goes, "Oh, it was fun. I'm glad because we were just being low key."
yeah. I was gonna say is I was watching a clickbait article or video today. Speaking of cruises, guy was trying to say why Walmart was destroying the cruise industry.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
So I clicked on it. And you know how it's destroying the cruise line industry? Because I guess only 3 million people a year across the world cruise. And when you talk about that's a very, very small fraction, especially about the money that you can make. And the clickbait on that, and Jen and I were just both livid about it when we watched it earlier, was our cruise is being compared to a flat screen TV. Because people are spending their vacation money on big flat screen TVs instead of going on cruises. And that's how Walmart is destroying the cruise line industry.
Oh my God.
Am I right, Jen?
People are just.
Wow.
Well, no, because one of the things he was trying to say, and he was trying to bring, I like the first half of what he was saying. It's like people would rather take a land-based vacation versus taking a cruise vacation. So since we have a few extra
I can
minutes,
see that.
I would recommend to you guys who don't know, the cool thing about a cruise line vacation, I know we've talked about this in the past, is the fact that you can travel to different places that you normally wouldn't get to be or see. And it's more convenient when you take into consideration how much it'll cost you for transportation, how much it'll cost you for your flight to go somewhere else. It is cheaper just to get on the ship, enjoy your time, have a peaceful, relaxing vacation, get to where you want to, and then do that versus flying over there, getting the hotel, getting the transportation, figuring out how to do things.
And the cruise is all included, so you don't have to like if you granted do land if you want to, but land you have to find a place to eat, find a place to go. You do all this stuff on a cruise. You don't have to worry about your food because if you just go to the main dining room or if you go to the buffet, it's there for you. If you have something to do, there's so many free events you can do. Even on a normal cruise, not just a Star Trek cruise, even on a normal cruise. Scott and I did a normal scavenger hunt that Royal put on, not ECP.
Yeah.
We did a scavenger hunt and we got a free keychain for it, which I don't know what happened to that keychain. Anyways, there's plenty and you get to go to several places all in 1 week. Versus if you do a land one, you have to either fly to each place you want to go to or drive each place.
Yeah. And of course, all those cost up.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of joking with my wife that probably the only way to be able to afford to go to Hawaii is if I went on a cruise ship. That way I could go visit Hawaii during the day, stay, get all the milk I want, not have to pay $10 a gallon. It's something ridiculous like that. You got pictures to show us.
This is when we talk about the Tinder, and that's Michael Dorn right there.
Oh, that is okay. Wow,
that's him. Now you can see why I didn't exactly recognize him at first until he started talking. Like,
and we didn't even notice. We just sat down. Literally, we just sat down
because the boat was doing kind of this type of thing, which is normal for a tender to do that.
Yeah.
And
That is awesome.
so I was trying to get a picture of him, but it's still not being noticeable. So I was acting like I was taking a picture of the cruise ship
That is awesome.
because I have a
No,
picture
no,
of the
no! Don't
cruise
worry,
ship.
Michael Dorn. I'm not taking a picture of
See,
you.
see. Oh, I took a picture of the cruise ship first,
Yeah,
and then I took a picture of him.
yeah. I was trying to tell my
I
friends.
think I.
I was trying to tell my friends. Scott, not Scott and Jenny. I was trying to tell my friends, Hallie and
Joker.
Sammy, that that cruise ships are huge and that they're like little mini cities. For those
They
who don't
are.
know,
Mhm.
yeah. So I mean, they really come a long ways from what I've been watching in the thing, but I would definitely recommend it. At least try it once, guys. See if it's something that you like.
And if you are worried, they do like weekend cruises where you leave out Friday and come back Sunday,
Yeah.
and they're like
Also,
$300. They're really cheap.
what I was gonna say is like juice. It's no different than like when we go to Vegas, for example, right?
Mhm.
Because everything's
Mhm.
pretty much all inclusive in Vegas.
Almost.
Your
You still have to
drink,
pay for
well,
food
yeah, and drinks,
and drinks.
but it's all close together.
Yeah.
And that's what I like. I mean, like when you do the Star Trek convention in Vegas, everything's really close. That's what we've already talked about this too. I'm not going to beat that deadbeat horse again. Why I don't like places like Chicago and New York and other places because
Mhm.
that's why I'm also excited for the Star Trek cruise. If I want to do the convention parts, I can do the convention part.
Yep.
If I just want to get off the ship and go spend time with my wife and my friends Scott and Jenny, or just do our own separate things, we have those options.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I mean, we're not just limited to well, our whole day has to be at the convention. That's what I feel like when we go to the Star Trek convention. That you have to be there all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you guys know, in the 2019, I decided to break that chain. And like, no, I'm going to go out and do other things in Vegas. I'm going to go to the convention, but I'm not going to spend the whole week there because I felt like it was taking up too much of my personal time. It was also my vacation time, so I wanted to make sure
Mhm.
I spent it with my family. My sister stayed at Mandalay Bay. We went there. We went all over the place and went sightseeing and touring. So we made the most of it, and that's what I like about the cruise idea. And now that they want to travel with the convention, it's just making it more and more pushing me towards the direction of cruising and doing the conventions that way.
We
Mhm.
still want to. Scott and I still want to try one and
What's
see how it
the
is.
repop?
Repop, try it, but
Wait,
not
wait,
Chicago.
wait till they come to Texas.
Yeah.
We
You
might.
know that they'll come to Texas. Well, Texas is huge,
Mhm.
Mhm.
especially in the convention circuit. Texas is huge. I wouldn't be surprised if you're not in there in the next like 5 years, if
Yeah.
Texas
We'll
isn't brought
see.
up.
It-
Because wait, well, the only other bigger places is what? New York,
Cali,
Florida,
California.
maybe, but they already have to compete with San Diego Comic Con, so I don't think they'll do that.
The Repop's just straight Star Trek, not Comic Con.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying. But
I have
they
a
still
feeling
have
they'll
to
probably
compete
go to
with
New
Comic Con.
York. They'll probably go to Florida. They'll probably go to Texas, and they'll probably go to California.
Mhm. And then
Maybe Kelly.
they might come here to DC, but we'll have to.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. They've got a bunch of cons here that they have to compete with, like what Joker is saying in chat. Awesome Con's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, we already have Wizard World up here, and we have Rose City Comic Con, and then Seattle has Emerald City Comic Con, which is pretty
Mhm.
big, but they're not like major events. Well, the Wizard World one is because it's the first televised TV one. It starts in
Mhm.
Portland, but then it goes across the United States.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see how they do. But I'm pretty sure Texas will be on the top five. I'd probably
Mhm.
wait till then, Jenny, to be honest with you. Joker is promoting Awesome Con again. He did this earlier tonight too.
Uh-huh.
So, for those who are attending the Virginia or live in the Virginia area, you too can attend Awesome Con on June 3rd through the 5th on 2022. There, okay, I'm hooking you up there. You got it? And the Virginia Scottish Games on September 4th through the 5th, 2022. Robert says Fan Expo bought all the Wizard World conventions.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. But it was our claim to fame, Robert, that it started in Portland, but then it went touring. So I don't know because of COVID what they're going to do with it.
Well, Fan Expo is a Canadian brand.
Okay. But I don't know if they're going to continue to come to Portland or not.
They might.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. My voice is getting a little hoarse.
I think it's time. It's 10
I think it's
p.m.
time. Yeah.
I have to work tomorrow.
All right, guys. So should we call it here?
Yep. Night,
All right,
guys.
guys.
Night,
Good night.
guys. Y'all.
Have a great night. Live long and prosper.